All right, welcome Podracing fans to our Losers Round 2. I'm Lightning Pirate, joined by Game Draco today on commentary. How are you doing?
Pretty good. Whoever wins this match is gonna face you, Lightning, and whoever loses this is gonna get eliminated.
Yeah, it's a very high stakes match here. I'm personally very interested in the outcome, so I figured why not commentate. Yeah, today we have Paige versus BananaBoatKid. Both these guys are very high runners, speed runners of the game, with a lot of hours under their belts. And today we're starting on Death Row's Revenge. So BananaBoatKid, he was previously an N64 runner and has recently switched to using PC for this tournament. This is his first tournament, but he's definitely well versed in the game with almost a full. I want to say he has a full speedrunning profile on ILs.
Yeah, definitely, and holds the Abyss Skips world record.
That's right. Paige, on the other hand, she's more of a track specialist, but I feel like she's kind of worked to fight that classification this year and previous years. But she has very strong times on the Bunta training course in particular and M100, to name another.
Yeah, looks like BananaBoatKid's in a slight lead. About like maybe a second or two.
Staying on the bottom, no roof for strats today, but a slight bonk from BananaBoatKid.
Oh, and take a bonk.
Matches it. They make that long jump, nearly completely tied. Look at that, insanely close.
A tenth of a second. Uh-oh, engine fire. Both catch fire. Whoa, Paige bonked.
Yeah, as you can tell already, this is going to be a very hype match. Both these guys are very well matched.
Yeah, it's always exciting to see high caliber players racing each other.
Yeah, Paige struggling a little bit on that last turn before the jump. That's giving BananaBoatKid just a slight advantage at the very tail end of the lap, which is not good. That upper section, very dangerous. Glad to see both runners making it through all three laps. That drop down can be very hazy, very treacherous.
Yeah.
And here it comes to our final turns. This last section, they have to maintain speed here, but they're gonna try the out of bounds finish. Paige takes it a little better there, but it's gonna be BananaBoatKid, and he makes it by 2 seconds, less than 2 seconds.
Very close.
All right, BBK with our first blood. And we'll now go into the permaban phase.
Bunta training, of course, Paige was expecting this to be banned. Let's see if she responds to that.
As if anyone's surprised. Like we were saying, Paige is it's probably her strongest track. It's while it's the first track of the game, the full track is very optimized to the point that getting
Oh, and Paige says, "You sure? That's the right band." Fudge sang, and then he says, "Oh, no Gravine Gateway for you." And then BananaBoatKid replies with "Bang M100."
Yep. So those are no surprises to anyone who knows who knows Paige's style of play. Final permaban here's FMR from Paige.
Of course, that's expected. All these bands are coming as no surprise.
Yeah. So yeah, Gravine Gateway and FMR are both BananaBoatKid's strongest tracks.
Hard ban Mars.
Yeah, Paige is temp banning Mars for this next track. It'll be interesting to see the force strategy here. BBK banning Inferno, and we're just waiting on Paige's track pick. One thing I should mention is if you look at the stats for each of these runners, average deaths per race, they're nearly identical with 1.5 deaths per race. So the consistency is very even between these two. And Paige has chosen
Derby.
no forces. That's right. Knock mentions Abyss is still in play. That's another really strong one for BBK.
My guess is Paige is gonna tip ban it.
Yeah, if she is on the winning side, that I would definitely say that'd be the smart move. Yeah, I believe Paige recently got a new PB on Doug Derby, full track. She got 133, I want to say, but BBK also has a time of that caliber. So this is going to be, I mean, we'll keep saying this, but it's going to be another hype race.
Yeah, this track is based off of Laguna Seca in real life, so.
That's right. You like to use the terms for each section of the track for this game.
Yeah, it's fun. It's really fun.
It's great. That deadly corkscrew right there that BBK goes through. Lap 3, that corkscrew is probably the scariest thing. Yeah, that last race was deathless for both runners, so hopefully they can continue that. But we know with Doug Derby, this is a very high difficulty track, so it'd be hard to come out of this clean. And here's the run.
Yep. First part, this is the Andretti hairpin, then you have to do another very sharp turn. And then we have, and then going into here, now you're going into the roll straight, followed by the corkscrew, and then the rainy curve right here. And both very close to each other.
Yeah, they almost have identical lines. Not that there's much room to.
Whoa, that was only 0.07 of a second.
Yeah, they're extremely identical, but BBK is slightly pulled ahead here. It looks like he had a better start to the second lap. And the chicane, always nervous going through there. Oh, BBK with a really bad bonk. He lost his all his gain from just that bonk.
Yeah, it's crazily close. Here we go. Final roll straight into the final corkscrew.
The final corkscrew, so they've managed it just fine. And the final turn here. Who's it gonna be?
Paige.
It's
by
Paige. Half a second.
0.4 of a second.
Wow. Incredible. Yeah, that massive bonk for BBK on the second lap. He had a slight lead there, and it all went away.
Up, Paige banned Abyss, just as expected.
Yep, there we go. So BBK banned Mars, Paige banning Abyss, which is definitely the smart move.
Endo Prime Centrum.
Yeah, Endo Prime Centrum, BBK, probably his strongest circuit is Invitational, as the players were going through the first track selection. That was definitely Paige's first circuit ban. So he's definitely going to be picking from this circuit. But as a reminder, this is a best of 13, right? Yeah.
So first to 7 wins.
So if we're going to expect a lot of back and forth from these runners, we're going to see a lot of tracks covered.
Yeah. And Endo Prime Centrum, I would consider a deceptively hard track, because if you don't know the right route, you're going to lose.
Yeah, there's a lot of complex routes to this track. It's really unlike any other course where you have a lot of like intersecting sections of track, and there's I don't know. It's almost not even designated track. It's just sort of streets and roadways, and you can pick whatever.
Yeah, a couple of people are saying like it's the equivalent of like the Monaco Grand Prix of the track of the game.
Oh, is it like a similar layout?
No, it's just this super winding street race through Monaco. It's like one of the more famous.
Gotcha. There we have our spectator sheet, courtesy of King Bean Dip. This shows our current bans and picks. And as you can see there, both these runners will have 4 forces for a best of 13. So they have a lot to sort of throw at their opponent. I'm not really sure. Again, I'm not really sure. Do you have any predictions for how they might use those against each other?
I could see no upgrade forces because that's BananaBoatKid's weakest link, but he's been practicing a bit of it since then.
All right, here we go. Ando Prime Centrum. And they're off. Both runners not taking that left side. But what happened to Paige? Oh, no!
Oh, no! She hit the ice dead on and crashed.
Yeah, that's always a tricky obstacle to get around.
Oh, no!
And wait a second. What was that death for? Already off to a very bad start here. BBK, he doesn't know this, so he's still gonna race his heart out. But yeah, it's already looking like a tough race to catch up for Paige.
The BananaBoatKid is really solid. Took another bad bonk and lost the boost. Oh
and
no,
Paige,
it's just falling apart for Paige.
Yeah, her third death. She I mean, a lot of runners are known to sort of snowball deaths. Once you've been racing clean for a while, and then you get that first death, suddenly it piles on, and you just die and die and die. Oh!
Oh!
There's a death from BBK.
But she can, but you can afford it. Oh, Paige went into the red.
And
crashes into the pillar. She hit the bottom and crashed.
Yeah, it didn't quite clear it. There's just, even though you can fly through that, there's a bit of collision still in there to avoid. Yeah, there's already a huge lead for BBK, and not much left for him to mess up on. This is where he crashed last lap, and he does again. Yeah, that little section there is always trouble.
Yeah.
Oh, Paige really struggling here.
And 234 for BananaBoatKid.
Yeah, after you take that many deaths, it's really hard to keep that sort of mindset where you're hoping for the best when you know you've put away like 4 deaths. All right, so that is 2-1.
Okay, Paige is banning bowls. Aquilera's classic ban from BananaBoatKid. Paige is really thinking here.
Yeah, I don't blame her. She's likely looking up times, comparing the PBs between each runner, and she's taking us.
Gorge.
No forces. Hopefully This is another close one. Both these runners haven't gone here before in this tournament. So this will be their first time for 2021.
Here we go. BananaBoatKid's off. Paige is off.
This track also has some interesting choices. You could. Oh, Paige is. I don't know what she's doing. A little bit of scraping, but she's maintaining pace.
Yeah.
These, ooh, yeah, those switchbacks are pretty tricky to get around. BBK taking the
Already
long
seeing
jump.
a difference in pattern.
Yeah. And making
Okay,
it
next-
through.
Well, this tent shortcut can kill runners.
Ooh,
Both
yeah.
take it very cleanly.
Bit of a nail biter. Paige is a keyboard player, isn't she?
Yep, keyboard warrior.
Yeah, looks. You can tell by the way the pod moves. It's a little jerky. Oh, that ceiling is also another thing to watch out for.
Yeah. That little bonk that BananaBoatKid had a much better boost pattern, and that pulled them ahead.
Yeah, it seems like. Oh no!
Oh my god!
He swung a little too wide into that. I don't even know what to call that obstacle. It's just like a little bump that's in your way at the end of the ice field. So, BBK has
Whoa! That was hair raising by Paige.
second tent here is clean for Paige, clean for a little dirty for BBK. But ooh, man, BBK still has some catching up to do after that death, and he knows it.
Yeah.
You can see how he's racing. Paige, if she can just keep it clean here, she'll have this one. This is her pick. She needs to win it.
Yeah.
He does it better on that one.
Okay. This is like...
Yeah, Paige definitely has the advantage here. The last section of arches.
Where's
and
it? This
home
is Paige's
stretch
323.
Yeah.
And 325 despite a death. My goodness.
Very nice. Yeah, that could have been BBK's, but that one death really did him in. All right, back to the temp bands.
And Mars band, Abyss band, we're going to Inferno No Forces.
Inferno full track. This is another pretty tricky one.
Paige said about it, as expected.
Yeah. Hopefully she's practiced this one. If you just look at the stats for this tournament, it's definitely in favor of BBK. And as we said before, he's still pulling from Invitational for his picks, which are definitely his best. But yeah, it's 2-2, and we still got a lot of ground to cover. Inferno's a real nasty one because it's hard to maintain your high heat. A lot of the boosts are super short.
Yeah.
especially on that.
Kid.
Like,
oh no! Falls right into the lava.
We weren't expecting that. Paige directly into the lava. She can recover here. Oh no!
Not. Oh no!
That's a horrible start.
Oh, falls into the lava again and crashes.
No. Oh. BBK taking that shorter route, even. Oh, look at that. He long jumps over the figure 8. And he closes out a sub 50 lap time. Wow. First lap.
Oh my god. First lap.
Paige, on the other hand, that lava, not only does it heat up your engines, it slows you down too. So it is the worst terrain type, besides maybe a kill, you know, a kill plane, but
A kill poly guy.
yeah.
Oh no!
Yeah. Oh no!
Oh, pays the price by crashing into the ceiling.
He flew too close to the sun. He nearly escaped the volcano, actually.
That is such a risky line, though, and he paid the price for it. Paige crashing on the shortcut.
Yeah, again, snowballing those deaths. It's not good. And she really
Oh,
loves
falls into the lava.
diving into the lava. BBK closing out his third lap here. If he can, yep, he takes it a lot better there. And he's coming through with a, wow, a 231.
Down.
Yeah, that was a real rough one for Paige. From the very beginning, just falling into the lava after the very first hairpin.
256 something. It's like, don't ask.
Yeah. Obviously not happy with that one. Yeah, she needs to win on one of BBK's picks because BBK started with the win. And likely she's waiting for once BBK has exhausted the invitational tracks. I mean, we're all already almost out, right? Only the gauntlet remains?
Yep, only the gauntlet and Abyss remain, and I know Abyss is gonna hard ban Abyss like she's been doing.
Yeah, she's not gonna leave the window open for BBK to pick that. But you know what? Well, he's even strong on skips too. I was gonna say she could try to rob the pick there by doing something weird with it, but yeah, I'm not sure how you do that.
Banning one.
All right, maybe it looks like she keeps like teasing a force, but not actually using it. Based on these temp pod bans.
Banning Inferno.
Interesting. He might have called that. She could have definitely been wanting a salty run back.
Banning one, it's possible she could force Abyss skips.
Yeah. Get BBK off of the
Baruchos
there.
Forcing no upgrades.
All right, here we go. The first force of the match, and it's no upgrades.
And Paige is really solid on Baruch Coast with no upgrades.
And it's going to be Bulls, right?
Yeah, Bulls is the fastest pod.
but that
Yeah,
track
right.
is not the straightest.
Here we go. Already taking some bad bonks, which are really bad without upgrades.
Yeah, you on no upgrades especially, you want to maintain that. Oh, they both make it.
Oh,
Ooh.
that was such a precarious line Paige took.
It's one to hold your breath on. Yeah, with no upgrades, you need to maintain your speed just because of how terrible acceleration is and how the speed works in this game, where you need to sort of maintain the speed as it's built. Oh man, this section.
Yeah. It's super hair raising with bowls. It's a lot safer with Mars and Bullseye. And also it comes down to boost patterns too, because you take such a long time to cool down without upgrades that boost management timing is just so critical here. So, might look like a lead for BananaBoatKid, but the boost patterns are really good. Turn. Oh, that was a massive bonk Paige took. Well, the boost patterns cancel that out because.
Oh.
142, 143.
I really don't like watching those drifts where the cockpit swings into the wall. That, for some reason, that triggers a death in this game. Or it almost. Oh, okay.
That was massive bad. Oh, Bowles takes really atrocious repair.
Yeah, that's. Oh, she's still repairing.
That might have sealed it right there.
That's not good. BBK had a great recovery there. He recognized early on that he wasn't going to make the wide cut, so he went shorter. Yeah, this is going to give BBK a decent lead here.
Ooh, original warning again.
Again. Oh. And
I think
yeah,
she deliberately crashed because it's faster to take a crash than repair.
then sit there and repair for forever. That's real unfortunate, though.
Looks like BananaBoatKid did his homework. He is much better at no upgrades than when he first started the tournament.
Yeah, he's showcasing some good prep here. Has gone into counting on this counter pick, but we still have a whole lap left here. So anything can happen. BBK, he makes that. That's always the the nail biter. Paige taking it a little shorter.
And that was how she took the massive bonk the last lap.
Yeah, it's almost not worth jumping that if you're gonna execute it like that, where his midair physics are really into the palm tree.
Oh no, that's like one of the worst parts of the crash on the track, because that's where you need to boost. Oh man, that's what can happen when you grind with bowls. You can just, when you grind those walls, occasionally you'll slam into a texture kill spot and kill you.
BBK making it through. Clean.
5:04.
Look at that consistency in the lap times. Yeah, Paige was definitely counting on BBK being a lot worse there, but he's shown really good just sort of knowledge of that NU difference there.
Looks like BBK surprised himself there. And BananaBoatKid has the no upgrade record for the tournament now. With that, banning bowls, Aquarius Classic.
All right, so we have a bowls ban, Aquilars Classic ban. Are you thinking another NU force maybe? But I mean, based off of that, you got to be scared now to take BBK to another NU, right?
Yeah.
BBK suggests Abyss, Kappa Kappa. Paige still thinking about it. She says Abyss skips is a bit tempting, but no, we're not going there.
Sunken banning Ben.
Oh, okay. She's using her force to add an additional pod temp ban, so Ben and Bowles are out of the question. So who do you pick?
It's Beto, Mahonic, or Elon Mech, I think, here. I'm pretty sure Paige is going to go with Elon Mech. She's really fond of using him once Bowles and Ben are tapped out.
Yeah, he's definitely a good pick. Beto, he's best by his boost, isn't he? But that shortcut would be a little tricky with him. Yeah, he's looking at Elon there. Yeah, there's Elon. So it's going to be an Elon mirror on Sunken City. And a perfect sync.
This is a track where pretty much everything gets decided by that shortcut we were talking about previously.
Yeah, it's real tricky to get through there unless you want to go for the shortest cut, which I don't know if either of these players will do, or if it's even possible with Elon. All right, let's see how it goes. Oh, Paige taking it real badly and into the wall. And hopefully she doesn't snowball deaths. It'd be nice to see her recover from this. This is as real as it gets. They were warming up. Paige was hidden by the spectator sheet. Yeah, BBK already with a whole stretch, and Paige with another death. Oh, real unfortunate. It's always on just the most random section of track too. It's not even on anything. You can tell it's really getting to her. The high pressure. And BBK is just such a strong opponent here. You can see just how consistent he is on everything. There's a lot of practice behind this. And Paige with
crashes and gets the bad respawn.
Oh, one of the worst deaths you can get on that shortcut. Oh, you hate to see it.
Whoa!
There's a weird death from BBK. It looks like he just got too far into that corner there. But
I've actually had that happen a few times. What happens is you can get overzealous on the boost and then crash into the wall.
It's not going to be enough to really make a difference for Paige here. There's still a whole gap between them. But maybe he can get like a really bad death on the shortcut here, and that'll close things here. But nope. Oh! He doesn't quite make it out.
But crashed.
So that's a much better death to get if you're gonna die on the shortcut. Paige makes it through cleanly though. And BBK with another death. Wait a second. Wait a second. Wait a second.
Oh my God.
Paige back in the lead. What's going on?
I have no idea. Oh my God!
BBK! He's throwing it away. What's happening? The comeback. Can Paige pull this off?
Oh my God!
BBK was completely clean for 2 laps, and then he started snowballing in the 3rd lap, and Paige with an incredible comeback.
Oh man, that was crazy.
I gotta be honest, I didn't see Paige coming back that hard. BBK really just snowballed so many deaths there that Paige just kept it clean and came back from just the same amount of deaths essentially in the first half. All right, so
Bulls roar, baiting abyss.
we still got plenty of races left.
Is BananaBoatKid going to go for the gauntlet? That's the last invitational track at his disposal now.
AMR.
And Gobi Mountain Run.
No forces. Yeah, we saw on Howler Gorge, Paige took that one. So now BBK choosing Gobi Mountain Run. He's probably feeling a lot more confident on that canyon section than he thinks Paige will manage. Yeah, neither of the runners have a time recorded for this year for an Gobi Mountain Run. This one also features that tent route, which Paige seemed to have like, I don't know, just this sort of a weird thing going on in the Howler Gorge one. Paige. I hope this isn't the run.
Oh no.
Okay, she fixed it.
Fixed.
Okay, she paused to fix it, but we'll allow it. And our sync will be slightly delayed. There it is. All right.
Okay, here we go. Ooh, a bunking candy section for BananaBoatKid. Will Paige take it a little cleaner? Nope.
Right, so we're getting a sync for BBK here. And yeah, a little bit of a struggle here. Ooh, really pinballing. All right, perfect.
We're really close to each other, though.
Here is the tent. And Paige right into it. No.
Paige slams right into the tent. She needs to hold this boost the whole way through. Wasn't able to because she would have crashed otherwise.
Yeah, she takes it safe there by cutting the boost, it looks like. And ooh, cutting it too close. Oversteering. Here goes BBK's second canyon. Takes it safe with the brake, but he goes through very cleanly. Paige, on the other hand, a little lower speed. Oh, BBK crashes.
Ooh, crashes in the tent.
And Paige make it through. She does.
Still about a def apart.
Yeah, into the final lap here. BBK in the lead. The long jump east. Oof. Really taking it. All right, it's going to come down to the final canyon. BBK, what are you doing?
Oh my god!
No, that is not where you want to die. Paige here, only slightly behind now. It'll come down to the canyon. BBK has nailed this both laps, whereas Paige has to take it a little slower. The nerves have got to be high, but he's going through. He's making it through just fine. Oh, a little bonky at the end. Paige, oh, it's insanely close. What the hell? I didn't
Paige
even
wins by like a tenth of a second.
What?
666.
627. Holy cow!
That's 400ths of a second.
Oh, BBK cursed. He got cursed.
Both players break serve. It's even again, pretty much.
Insane. This is insane. Back-to-back insane matches. And the comebacks for Paige. It's tied. I can't believe it. It's tied. That ending was incredible.
I think that's the closest match we've had in this tournament so far.
Oh my God. These guys have delivered on an insanely close match. And we're not even done yet. We still have, at minimum, 3 tracks to go. Uh-oh. BBK thought it was match point. Nope. Nope. Yeah, this match started at 9, and we're already an hour and 16 into it.
Bulls roar in abyss again.
We might need to speed up the thinking time for old BBK's pretty quick on the picks. All right, here we go. He's taking us to Vengeance.
Vengeance.
And he actually currently holds the Vengeance best here for the tournament so far with a 3:08, which isn't the best time, but no one's done better so far.
Uh-oh. You spoke too soon, Lightning Pirate. BananaBoatKid said, I just got a 305.98x yesterday. 928.
Oh, it must have been in practice.
Oh, Ace said in the chat, someday we need a montage of all tracks decided by less than a quarter second.
We do. We need a best of close matches. I mean, just this match alone, we'd have the good start of a compilation of the best comebacks. Paige has got to be feeling a lot better. So yeah, here we go. Ben Muir on. Where are we?
Vengeance.
I'm so caught up in the excitement. I don't even know what's going on. Yeah, this is, as Ace says, this is a great pick for Paige. Paige could have picked this one. It's an amateur circuit one, which is her best circuit.
Really hard track. I would say it's probably the hardest Uvo 4 track outside of Gauntlet Skip.
Yeah, it's pretty tricky to maintain your heat here, especially with this, like half the track being an Uvo tube.
Not to mention you can crash and die on practically every part of this track.
Yeah, no kidding. I'll be really surprised if they can get through this deathless.
Whoa! Oh, this is really close.
Yeah, already in the first lap, they're neck and neck.
102.97, 103.33.
Paige with a slight lead. But yeah, like you said, there's so much to die on. I'm just waiting. I don't want to curse it. The fans.
Yeah, also the reactor core cog shaft, as I like to call it, and then there's also this reactor core beam that is so deadly it will kill you even with invincibility on.
And nothing can protect you from the reactor core beam.
Slight bonk, but no death. Oh, BananaBoatKid takes a death. And Peter's out at the tube, so he's not getting the speed boost recovery that you normally would get if you crashed to the tube.
Paige, if she can just keep this clean, she'll have taken the match lead.
Slight bonk, but holds it. Doesn't crash.
BBK, what are you doing? BBK, no!
Oh no!
This is not good.
Paige holding the gutsy long boost again.
The camera even couldn't keep up. And Paige coming through the final lap here. 2 deaths ahead of BBK. And she takes
308!
308!
Oh! Insane comeback by Paige to take the lead.
She has had 3 wins in a row. She was at 2-4. And now we're at 5-4. This is incredible.
Bulls and Abyss bands again, and we're going to Bumpy's Breakers.
Bumpy's. No force?
No forces.
All right. Of course, he says. He's not even gonna touch those dirty forces.
Well, Skips is so dicey here. You fail it, you lose. It's all or nothing with the skip here.
Yeah, no kidding. Yeah, both these players are full track champs. They want to see it through. They don't want to skip anything. Yeah, we still have, at minimum, 2 tracks to go. I really don't know where this match is going to go. Like, seriously, with Paige in the lead, now I have no idea what's going to happen.
Yeah.
She wasn't even favored to win this match. If you look at Challenge, which all our participants can vote on the prediction for the match, BananaBoatKid has a 92% in favor of him. 92% of people have voted for BBK. Only one person voted for Paige. What's going on?
Here we go.
Yeah, with how many times our runners have picked bumpy skips, it's this part of the track you don't really get to see that often.
Particularly when it was done several matches in a row, too.
Yeah. Unless, of course, someone fails the skip. So it's always seen in a negative context, actually. Like BBK has just a slight lead into the second half of the track. Here comes that shortcut. Both make it through very nicely.
Both make it. And then this hairpin can be super tricky to take at a high level.
Oh,
I'm amazed BananaBoatKid survived that.
Did you hear that sound effect? It was like a crunch.
I am amazed BananaBoatKid survived that.
Wow, an incredibly close first lap finish.
A fifth of a second.
They are still just neck and neck here.
Uh-oh.
I spoke way too soon. BBK crashing on that ceiling there. That's not good. There's still so much that can happen. We're halfway through the entire race here, and Paige approaches the second shortcut. Very nicely done. BBK matches it. And the hairpin again. Oh. Breaking a little bit, but he makes it through.
Precariously.
Yeah. All right, what's the difference here? It's not too big. Yeah, it's only a 3-second difference. Still probably counting on a mistake from Paige, either a bonk or a death. Here's a hairpin. Oh, BBK just tempting fate again with that ceiling.
Yeah, and also the hairpins after it, too.
Oh, man. All right. After the doors, the last major obstacle for Paige is the shortcut. And, oh, no! She dies on it. BBK clean. BBK clean, Paige dying. He's in the lead now. The hairpin makes it through just fine. Paige, on the other hand, no.
Crashes in the hairpin. Oh no! Now it's 5-5, which is nuts.
Yeah, BBK closes it out here with a 341 and what was that, 1 death?
Yeah. We're tied at
Incredible.
5-5.
We've had 3 comebacks in a row. BBK with an early death comes back after Paige crashes on the shortcut. Holy
We're
cow.
5-5.
Tied up again. This is insane.
Paige just said in chat, this one's a marathon. And BananaBoatKid, yeah.
Yeah, no kidding. We've already seen 10 races, and the game only has 25, and 4 are banned. So the pool of races, the pool of tracks to pick from now is shrinking.
We're going to 12 matches at least, which is nuts.
That is insane. We're in losers round 2, and we're seeing at least 12 races in a match. Yeah, I got to be honest. Whoever wins here, I'm probably screwed. These guys are insane. All right, so we have the Bulls ban from Paige, Aquilar's classic ban from BBK, and where is Paige taking us? Like I said, there's only like 10 to pick from now with the temp track ban, and there's always the salty run back. Paige has only used 2 forces. Meanwhile, BBK, it seems that the dark side has clouded his ability to use the force, and he hasn't used it at all. Paige still considering her options for where to take BBK in race 11, and I don't blame her for thinking extra hard about this. Oh,
Executioner skips.
here we go. The skips have come out. Now we're playing dirty.
Executioner skips.
But it's really tricky to pull off. You have to get enough air off of this, like you see Paige doing, and you have to just clear that fence, which is pretty tricky to do.
I'm not so sure. It looks like Bananas might going to buck the skip.
Oh, really? Has he not even attempted it in warm-up?
I don't think so, yeah.
Yeah, he's not even going for it. That's interesting. I haven't seen it attempted that late, but apparently it catches you on the Uvo tube spline there. Yeah, he doesn't know. He this is a great pick then if he doesn't know how to do it. As long as Paige can get, oh, but you see there how it can fail. You see how she isn't quite clearing the fence there.
Here we go.
Race 11, Executioner skips. Let's go. This is really going to throw a wrench into this match.
Yep, BananaBoatKid looking like he's just gonna go for the full track.
And
Uh-oh.
Paige. Oh, no. And it looks like BBK was right to do that. If Paige continues to fail it like that, that's no good.
And it doesn't save as much time compared to other skips, too.
Yeah, which is surprising because it looks like you skip a lot, but again, you're traveling slowly through the air, and the tube that you would take full track gives you that speed bonus. BBK with a 118. Paige with that failed skip puts her at a 125. And BBK again ignoring the skip. Oh, the entry not great. Paige dying on the... Oh. Yeah, no.
Both crash!
Oh, wait a second. BBK... Well, okay, hold on.
Paige forgot to let go of the boost!
I can't keep up. There's been so many deaths in the past 10 seconds. Yeah, if Paige had just ignored the skip on the second lap, she could have very well been in the lead, but she thinks that she's behind, right? So she thinks she has to make them. We'll see what can happen here. Final lap here. And BBK has a very strong lead. Again, ignoring the skip. If Paige can pull this off, she might have a chance. BBK, whoa, makes it in. Is she going for it? She is. This looks like a good climb. Very nice air. BBK dies. Paige makes the skip. Oh, no, what? I haven't seen someone fall into the void like that, but BBK is...
No!
BBK's in the lead. Yeah. If she had actually got on the track there, we would have had a close finish, but no. BBK, 405. Wow.
Match point for BananaBoatKid.
So BananaBoatKid back in the lead now. After Executioner skips, and he was right to just abandon the skip. He knew his strengths and weaknesses there. He knew he wasn't gonna get it, and it paid off. This is match point BBK. I don't know. This match is... I don't think I've seen anything quite like this in a best of 13. And the losers...
Saboba's legacy.
In the losers bracket, round 2, no less. We've seen this caliber of play. This feels like a grand final, doesn't it? It feels like that caliber.
Aqualaris Classic, no upgrades. Final force and final pick for Paige.
Yeah, wasn't BBK temp banning Aqualaris Classic for the most part? And as soon as he leaves it open, Paige snags it.
This track is interesting without upgrades because Hayudoro found that without upgrades on the Nintendo 64, Ben Quarnaros is faster than Bowles on this track because Bowles was forced to bonk in the figure 8. Same with Sunken City.
Oh, wow. Yeah, this has got to be a hype pick then.
Yam Yam said in chat, and can definitely see this coming down to final figure 8.
Yeah, I definitely agree with that. It usually does on Aqualaris, just because of the track design. That final figure 8 really kind of throws the rest of the track out the window, and all it comes down to is how well you execute that. Okay, there we go. Slightly different boost timings so far. BBK maxing heat there. Paige saving it. Yes, he's using it a little more strategically. And here's that figure eight we were talking about.
There we go. The final. Here we go.
Real bad bonk from BBK. He had to slow down a lot.
Over 100 units speed difference. Ooh, engine fire and repair.
Yeah, he's
really
been
bad
getting,
with bowls.
He got that before. He's really maxing out his heat a lot, which isn't the best thing to do in no upgrades. You can't really be a boostaholic, as they call it. It's really hard to manage.
I think I coined that.
It's really hard to manage your boost with just how slow you cool down.
Particularly with a pod like Bowls, which takes a very long time to cool down. I think about 37 seconds from max heat to.
Oh, BBK, he's taking a bad line.
Massive into the red.
Yeah. He just, the way he sets him up for that second turn is no good.
Repairing's like worse than crashing with no upgrade Bowls.
Yeah, it's definitely gonna need a death from Paige for BBK to come through. Not that I'm trying to curse it. This is Paige's track to win. She needs to tie it back up. But really, it's going to be BBK's pick. Either he's going to win here, or it's going to be his pick for the final race.
This is like it's... Here we go. Engine fire!
Fire. Paige needs to take this cleanly.
That's it. The first match 13 since 2019 coming.
Incredible. We are literally about to witness a race 13. A 10-second difference there. And
Bulls ban, Abyss ban.
we're back to a tied match. Race 13. BBK gets to pick though, so he has the advantage.
And he can use all his forces at once here if he wants to.
Yeah, he hasn't even touched the forces. And yeah, these runners have to be so exhausted. They've been playing for 2 hours now. There's the clock. We've been at this for 2 hours. They're gonna need to take a nap after this.
Paige says set in check. Can confirm. Hands very sweaty.
All right. BBK banning Bulls. Paige banning Abyss. Where's BananaBoatKid taking us?
The Gauntlet No Force, the last invitational track.
He was saving it. He was saving it the whole time. He knew it was there. He stowed it away. Now he's pulling it out right when he needs it.
Oh, King Bean said in chat, yeah. The last race 13 was me versus Mikey Burr, and that was the grand final of 2019.
Wow. I didn't realize it was that rare.
And Paige just said in chat, good one to end on.
Back again.
Yeah, no kidding. This is one of our qualifying tracks that we started out this tournament on. All right, this is 6-6, one of Palpatine's favorite combination of numbers. Yeah, as they said, this is a high stakes match. The loser is out of the tournament. We look at the qualifying times here. Of course, in qualifying, both players had, what was it, like 25 minutes?
30
minutes to put up a time. This time, just one attempt. That's all they get to go on. But in that, BBK got a 5:03. Paige also got a 5:03. So in their qualifiers, they were only split by a half second. All right. This is what it all comes down to. 2 hours of racing, 13 tracks. We're finally here, ladies and gentlemen. Losers round 2, race 13. Let's go.
Final losers round 2 as well.
Yeah. There's our sync.
Oh man, this is super close going into it.
Here's this little hop that's a little tricky to execute. Both get it. And the off-road. BBK on much higher heat there. He's barely gonna make it across. A lot of times this comes down to the final tube, which is super deadly. But there's other stuff like this hairpin. Oh, man.
Okay, going with it. He knows the stakes.
He's going for the very risky strikes, but Bowl Cut is
Both
gonna
going
be
for it.
seen. Not the fast one, but the classic one. Incredible. They are so close right now. And the deadly tube here. If you know it, you can make it through, but there's
This tube
always
has-
that chance of it failing. It looks like Paige
had
lost. Go ahead.
Oh, we've had also so many crazy things happen in the tube this tournament.
Yeah, no kidding. The soft locks. Yeah, it looks like Paige lost a little bit of speed there at the end of the first lap. Here we go with the hop. Both make it just fine. BBK on that high heat. But he's gonna make it across. Oh, it's so close still.
Whoa, caught fire! Repaired it.
Oh man, this is so nerve-wracking. We're halfway through the final race. Oh, and he drops down. Oh man. The bowl cut. And it's clean. I can't imagine what these runners are feeling. We should have heartbeat monitors on them. The second tube is fine for both runners. Oh, the final lap here.
Oh my god.
Oh man, this is
Both
incredibly
140s.
close. This is insane. Yeah, it seems like at the end of each lap, BBK takes a very slight lead. Both make the boost top and make it through this slow terrain. BBK nailing those boost timings. He knows exactly how much heat he has. Oh, this drop down. He nails it every time, but it makes me so nervous. And the last cut. Oh, they're so close. This is insane.
I'm just watching it. I'm just watching in awe. It's hard for me to say anything.
I know, I can't take it. Oh. No!
There we go. Oh,
no.
There goes the deciding factor!
On the door! You lose it to the door. No! The UFO door takes her out, and BBK is winner of Losers Round 2. He goes on, and Paige ends it incredible. 7-6 in an incredibly close match with 3 comebacks in between. I can't believe that match. That was insane. All right, let's get these runners in here. Let's go through what happened. All right, welcome runners.
Oh my god.
How are you feeling?
Honestly, pretty good. But holy hell, it was the last tube entry. I didn't even hit the edge. It was just the ground.
It wasn't the door that got you?
I didn't touch the side of the door.
Oh, wow.
Or you were deathless going into that?
Yep,
I see.
deathless, and we were maybe a quarter second apart.
Yeah, it was insanely close. Oh, man.
I decided to play the last tube safe. I didn't boost through it.
So you're saying if I hadn't hit that door, because I was going for the boost.
Possible, yeah.
Oh man, because that was a 506 with a death.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
What a match. After 2 hours of racing.
Yeah, it was.
Oh man.
You guys got to be done.
Yeah, no, I'm not touching this game for a while.
I was done after like the first 2 tracks.
That was insane.
Oh my. You do realize this is also the first match that went to 13 since the grand final of the first tournament in 2019 between King Bean Dip and Mikey Burger.
Yep.
You guys put on a hell of a show. And really in the middle of the match, those comebacks from Paige were just the most incredible races to watch. You were at a 2-4, and then you won 3 in a row to bring it to 5-4.
I was behind at some point in all 3 of those, right? Or at least 2 of them.
Exactly, yeah. You were behind within the race, and you caught up.
Oh man, I gotta watch this one back.
This is the one to watch back. Oh man.
Yeah, it was some rough racing going on for me.
Yeah, same here. I can't wait until the stat sheet's fully updated and I can see how many deaths I had overall here. Because it was a lot.
In the first, yeah. Well, it seemed like you would have like a very clean run of things, and then once you got that first death, it would sort of have this snowball effect.
On a couple of them, yeah.
Yeah, where you'd continue to die, and it would just like get into your head.
Yeah, well, a couple of them, like Baru Coast, it was that bonk was so much worse than a death. That was a 10-second bonk.
Oh man, yeah. Yeah.
So I basically just treated it as a wash from there. So I was taking that. If I died multiple times, basically, I took most of those as an opportunity to just breathe and calm myself down, at least on the first couple.
Yeah, no, that's good.
And then after those 2, I needed to just go super hard the entire time through if I died.
Yeah, that was a hell of a match, guys. and GG's to both of you, but congrats to BBK. You're moving on.
Thank you.
You're playing
And,
Lightning, right?
I am not looking forward to that at all. Based on your performance today, I know you think you didn't do that great, but I'm not looking forward to it.
If I
Lightning,
feel
you and
like
I
this,
are-
I have no chance.
Lightning, you and I are really even. If I took it to 13, you can do it.
All right. That'll give me confidence.
Yeah, no, you. And hey, you've beaten me in tournament.
Have I?
Yeah, it was 2019, but you have.
Oh, okay. All right. It probably doesn't apply now.
Yeah, probably.
But yeah, I mean, I can't understate this. You guys did a hell of a job.
It was definitely.
That's fun.
I did not expect it to go to 13 or whatever it was.
I knew
I think
if I expected if I was going to lose, it would either be like 7-1 or this. And if I was going to win, it would be this.
Wow. Yeah. No kidding. If you look at the challenge on the vote,
It was
BBK
90-10, right?
Yeah, it was BBK was favored 92% to 8. The expectations for this match were way out of proportion with reality.
It was a coin flip.
Yeah.
If this winds up the closest when it's the farthest apart on the voting by a lot,
Yeah, no kidding. And then we got
King Bean and Dom are tonight, and that's a coin flip.
that's a coin flip, but I mean, if you go in expecting a coin flip, you might get a stomp out, you know?
Oh,
So
yeah.
you never know.
That's one of those things with such high level players. All of it winds up being everything's so close that it's incredibly volatile.
Exactly. It's like flipping a coin 5 times in a row. It could be heads every time, or it could be even.
Statistically, you're likely to get something mostly even, but runs
Yeah.
happen. I have
Yeah.
one question for BBK.
Yeah.
Why no forces? Like, you've got skips you're faster than me on.
I just want to race with Ben on normal ILs, to be honest.
Fair.
That's just my thing. And I just didn't have it today, unfortunately, for a lot of those tracks.
Yeah.
But
If I had left Abyss up a single time, would you have just instantly taken it?
probably.
Yeah. No, we both went into this, like, prepped for exactly what to ban.
No kidding, yeah. And no one was surprised by like the permabans and
And the temps being...
and just the way everything.
Why'd you leave Aqualaris up at the end?
I don't know. I didn't really have any ban plans, to be honest, except for the 2 permabans.
Well, AQC was a good choice.
But I don't know. I don't really care what track it is, to be honest.
Yeah, you kind of went in with my old plan. I'll win on my picks, and I don't care if I lose on the other ones.
A little bit, yeah. I do care about the pod, but I definitely don't care about the track.
Yeah, there's a reason I started banning Ben once I realized.
I did win one of the no upgrades, which I was kind of surprised about, but
Yeah, I mean, that was...
not that it was any good. But...
Yeah, my PB on that is a 456.
Oh, wow. Okay, yeah, I should have got creamed.
And you basically tied my tournament PB from last week. Actually, you beat it by 3/4 of a second.
Oh yeah, it was Baru Coast. That's where it all sort of started to go downhill for Paige, and then
come back.
that comeback. Yeah, that was insane. Thank you guys for putting on such a hell of a show, and thank you to our viewers for sticking around this long. Thank you to Game Draco for hanging out with me on commentary, and I want to give a special shout out to our Speed Gaming volunteer Diesel Pilot for nailing those syncs and sticking around for the entirety of this match. And thank you to Speed Gaming for hosting us.
Yeah, you guys are
Yep.
awesome, man.
coming in.
Yeah, this was great.
All right, well, that's going to be it for this match. We'll see you in the next one.
Yeah, sounds good.
All right. Bye, guys. Good luck going forward, BBK.
Thank you, Paige. I appreciate it. Yeah, thanks. See you guys. I love you.